There was this man who was born in Yunnan in China and was abducted by a neighbor before being trafficked to Hunan province nearly 2,000 kilometers away. Right? The man had spent a lifetime trying to keep alive this memory of his hometown, and now this dude has found his biological mom using a hand-drawn map 33 years after.
Shut up.
Whoa.
Wait, where'd the hand-drawn map come from? Did he fucking did it as a kid with crayon and shit?
No, he just kept the memory in his mind and recently drew it out, and it was able to actually help determine where he was from.
Oh, that's some like Arya Stark shit. You know, like every night before she goes to sleep, like whoever. So he's probably,
she like lists everybody that she's gonna kill.
He's probably like every night, like you make a left at the river, then across the river, dude. You know, like.
Did he get kidnapped?
Yeah, he was kidnapped.
So he was just remembering.
Yeah, so this guy's a 37-year-old Chinese man who was abducted at the age of 4. He found his biological mom drawing a map of his home village.
That was genius.
Oh my god.
If I got kidnapped at 4, I'm a different person.
That's it. You're
Just draw a dick.
My memory as a child.
Gotcha. So his hand-drawn map helped police locate where he was born and eventually helped him reunite with his birth parents. And he, who does not even remember his birth name, was born in this the Yunnan province, which is in southwestern China. But when he was kidnapped by his neighbor, he was trafficked to the central area of China, which is why that was 2,000 kilometers away, where he was sold to the family that would eventually raise him. He was sold to the family.
Wait, so he was human trafficked as just an adopted kid?
As a kidnapped kid.
I mean, like a family just wanted to adopt a kid.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
That's and they just raised them because every time I think of a kidnap situation, I thought people just wanted to fucking fuck children, steal them, and use them for like slavery or something. I didn't think it would become a warm, loving family that just wants to buy a kid.
Nobody said warm, loving. We don't know.
From the black market.
Yeah. Or was it like additional farmhand help? Because that's how I see it. Like, if they're being bought and sold, I feel like it's usually not for the kids' best interest.
You're thinking like a businessman. I think these people just wanted to raise a kid. And they maybe probably couldn't have one.
So they were sterile, didn't have enough money, and they're like, we only have a bag of beets. And they're like, well, I have a child.
Most optimistic Steve's been all day.
Just saying, like, you gotta think about that too.
Yep.
This guy's name, Lee, who has his own family now, provided a blood sample to the authorities and began drawing what he could remember of the home village.
Wait, the Chinese cops actually helped him?
Yeah, he asked for clues online about where it could be after he drew it, and the police eventually narrowed it down to a village near the mountainous city in Yunnan named, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Jiaotong. The authorities found a woman who was probably the mother, and a DNA test using the blood later confirmed that Lee was her son. And the two met on January 1st, 2022.
But they don't get along.
Yeah, they hate each other.
There goes the optimism.
They don't see eye to eye on anything.
And then one of them.
What if it wasn't even a kidnapping? She's like, I'm so happy to see you. Oh, you found me, son.
And then it was never reported, so it wasn't a kidnapping. She just sold her kids.
Yeah.
He's like, Mom, you have the nicest house in the village. This is incredible in here.
How'd you make your fortune?
Oh, glad you asked.
I think we did a similar article to this last year, which is why this is interesting because he said he was inspired to begin looking for his biological family after learning about the high-profile stories of Guo Gantang and Sun Haiyang, two famous abduction cases that ended in reunions last year in 2021.
Oh, yeah.
I realized I could not wait any longer because my parents should be getting older now. I worried that when I figured out where I'm from, they might have passed away, and his father had passed away.
Oh, shit.
His 18th birthday, his adopted family's like, hey, we're gonna tell you some shit.
Botch at 4.
How does he know?
They're like, hey, can we see that map again?
Not totally sure.
It's like, hey, we bought you, dude. It's crazy, huh?
He is a father now. Let me see.
You said he's 37.
That's crazy. He remembers being kidnapped, and then he was awake during the whole time, and then I don't remember any directions at 4 years old. Like,
Bro, I couldn't get back from my house from Costco last week.
But also, too, it must have been a very traumatic situation for him as a 4-year-old. So I'm sure, once again, he probably remembers everything. Yeah.
This is the map. This is a hand-drawn map.
wait, so what did he mapped out he mapped his village?
Yeah.
Is that what he? Oh, so it wasn't directions to how he got out.
No.
It's just this is how I remember the village to look.
He's got a 2,000 kilometer directional map.
Oh, that's what I thought. Is like this fool remembered he left breadcrumbs and shit. He goes, I make a right here and then a left here at this temple.
Turn right on Ethan Allen.
Yeah, Ethan Allen, Costco.
The Chinese Ethan Allen.
But yeah.
I think I could have mapped not my neighborhood, but I could have mapped out my block at 4. And like, cause I remember like all the different homes that I was at. So like the home, like what do you call it? Like the multi-unit property that we first lived in. I was like up to 3 years old there, and then like the cul-de-sac that I lived in till like I was 6. I remember like all the different houses there. But a whole village, that's pretty complex.
That's true.
That's a really good painting. I mean, drawing too.
He said it hurt when he later went to school and read articles about family gatherings, but as time went by, he became immersed in work and later was busy getting married and having his kids, so he didn't really think about it too much. He did not mention what he hoped would happen to the couple that raised him. Recently, the abducted children have been reluctant to prosecute parents who raised them, as they often have a good relationship with the family that they grew up with.
So it was like a family that was just like, I want kids.
Maybe, yeah.
And then one guy was like, I could get one for a
Yeah,
discount.
there's a kids plug in the village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want some kids?
Just in a coat.
But I feel like they in the
Yearbook
village
photos?
in China, they buy kids like farm animals. Like, hey, anyone want a golden retriever? Like, you know, you go to fucking parking lot, and the Chinese dude has like a golden retriever, and he goes, you want a puppy? Fucking Mexican dude pulls out a fucking paleta cart. We have puppies.
That's how downtown LA is now. The fashion
that's-
district. They have all kinds of cool dogs.
That's how I got my dog, my Chihuahua.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was in the back of a Home Depot in Riverside. Dude had a bunch of Chihuahuas. They look fucking super malnourished. The parents were chained up, just looking like super dead, and he was just holding this cute little dog. And I was like, "What are you doing, man?" He's like, "I'm selling the Chihuahuas."
Oh, damn.
And then I was like,
How much was it?
Well, the thing is, he was selling for $150.
What?
And then, but me, I'm a very stories guy. I was like selling Dodger tickets at the time while I was doing like marketing for them, and I saw a Dodger sticker on the back of his truck, and I was like, "Are you a Dodger fan?" He's like, "Yeah, why?" And I was like, "Dude, this would be a sick story." I was like, "Trade your tickets for this dog, right?" He's like, "How much is it?" And I like show him like the thing. So we trade, and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, sick story." And then like 20 minutes later, I'm calling my sister in total regret and panic because I'm like, I have a fucking Chihuahua in the back of my car. I don't know what I just did and why, but I fucking have a dog now, and I had a
You
dog.
fucking traded dogs for Dodger tickets?
Yeah, and that's why I named her
Dogs
Dee
for
Dee.
Dodgers, like cars for kids.
Car.
Hey, easy, dude. Don't fucking get that jingle in my head.
Easy, man.
They say as of November, more than 8,300 children who went missing over previous decades have been found under an initiative called Tuanyuan, which that sucks because 8,300 children who have been found means there's probably like tens of thousands of children who haven't. You know what I mean? Like that's got to be crazy.
Damn,
Can't be selling
dude.
kids, man.
Can't be selling kids.
Can't be selling kids. Let's start with that.
I mean,
I guess it's a good start.
if you're in the market for kids, right? Like if you're out there and you're just like, I can't have a kid, but I want a kid, like this family, right? And I'll be one of the good kid buyers. Like I'll raise them right.
I'll be one of the good ones.
You know, like I'm not like a kid toucher. Like I'm the only touching is hugging, right, and loving, in a family way, right? So like this family, and then like, but like,
Yeah,
I still don't understand why they think it's okay to buy it from a underground kid circuit.
Just from a guy.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you got any kids? Like, I got a fucking real cute boy for you. You know, it's like why don't they just go? Don't they have adoption centers in China? Don't they have orphanages?
Maybe that's what it is. Like in my head, I'm like, what if they went to an orphanage or adoption place and they were like, none of these ones is gonna work, and then they have like a special guy that goes out and gets you the one that you idealize.
the specialist?
Yeah, because they're like
Like a car broker?
yeah, then
Like a
someone
bounty
goes-
hunter?
Yeah, and he'll go, well, what are you looking for? I don't know, some 4-year-old, whatever. And they're like, let me call someone and see if we got something in the back.
Let me check my stock.
That fell off
And
the
then
truck.
Yeah, it could be because maybe they just don't know any better.
They just give
know?
you profiles like hair color. It's like a fucking an avatar that you're building on Nintendo Wii. And then somebody takes that information, just drives around looking for something that fits the description.
like
Looking more for a 1995.
first row of kids is like obviously no one's gonna adopt them, and then they just always go out and get the one.
But they are used though. That's my thing about it. Because I would want it to be like actually from the birth canal. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brand new one.
Yeah.
But maybe you know, not everyone can afford a new car, a new house. So maybe somebody has to get a refurbished kid.
Like a discount, like a pawn
like
shop
a Sony
kid?
Bravia. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pawn
The
shop
yellow
kid.
sticker on it, and then you rip off the sticker, and it still has the smudge, and you're like, well, whatever.
It's like Kid Bay, right? And then there's ratings like new, you know,
New.
Mint condition. That one's expensive.
Those are really expensive.
Mint condition kid.
some have salvage title.
salvage title, broken, hearted.
How much do you think this kid was sold for?
Oh fuck.
US dollar wise.
Was it a sale? Like that's what it was.
37 something years ago too. It was probably cheap.
Yeah. Make sure you account for inflation.
What if you drop your kid on your way out of the store?
And it comes back and you're like, yo, this kid got a fucking head injury.
Like
Dude.
how you drop your Cold Stone
Yeah.
and you're like, sir, come on.
I didn't even get to my car with this thing. Can we just
Yeah.
Can you hook me up?
Scoop me out another one, please.
Some guy bumped into me and I dropped it.
They're like, you can keep that one. It's on the house. Here's another one.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's better.
On the house?
Yeah. Okay.
Because if I was that family trying to get some kids, I'd be like, dude, what the fuck? Where did you get this dude? That's crazy, right? Like, even you asked, like, wait, what are you doing here with the Chihuahuas? Like, you had the decency to ask.
Asking question, I give you 50% off.
How do you get the kid to not talk about what happened?
Don't tell the kid anything, I'll give you 25% more off.
That's true, because a 4-year-old's gonna be like, I want to see my mommy.
Yeah.
And it's like, are you the, yeah, and what are you gonna say?
I'm not a new kid.
I am your mommy now.
I am your mommy.
Like, the fuck?
That's probably what they say.
That's what blows my mind is this family, they went on with it, and they're okay with that.
Unless they like jacked him from a family so insanely poor that his education is that low that he can't even articulate he was kidnapped. You know, it could be.
Oh, dude, at 4 years old.
I kidnapped the puppy.
Yeah, I mean, we already know.
We all kidnapped the puppy from their parents, right? And when it comes home, what does it do the first night? Cries like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty damn sure a kidnapped kid who's smarter than the puppy is gonna do the same shit.
Kidnapped a puppy, dude?
Yeah, same thing though, right?
Yeah, when
they'll
I'm
cry.
pregnant, they said
They'll
feed
cry
puppies.
until they get comfortable because there's nothing else to do because no matter what, they can't take care of themselves. So the second they recognize the new almost central authority that feeds them, that they have to rely on, that's the relationship.
You want to know something funny about? Well, I guess this isn't funny, but about puppies on Craigslist now. You know how they do it now, because it's illegal to sell puppies like on OfferUp.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The way they do it now is they tell you they're selling something else and they just put a puppy next to it.
Yeah.
Oh, like tennis racket, and then there's like a golden retriever.
Shitload of puppies next to that tennis racket, and then they know you're gonna ask about it.
How come you can't do that anymore? Like the penny saver and all.
Breeding. They don't want people to just make dogs to sell them.
Because there's some weird shit
I
that goes
see.
on with that stuff.
Yeah, the dogs come out all fucking X-Men and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because the second dog I got, we called the house, right? And then my parents, you know, during the time, they have a thick ass accent, whatever. And then like when we got there, they're asking these weird questions, and I was just playing with the dogs. And they're like, "Oh, thank God, it's a family." Yeah, we were just scared that you guys were gonna buy them for the restaurants and stuff. And because during that time, they were reporting how Asian restaurants were fucking serving dog. So then this family,
So they bought into that fucking thing.
yeah, and it was this
Probably on
fucking,
CNN and shit.
and we were being judged by this like straight up like white trash trailer, fucking like straight up. There were like hella fucked up cars in the back, and all these junkyard dogs were coming out, and they were just trying to protect their dogs. And they're like, "Oh, thank God, it's a family." Yeah, you know, with everything going on, we just didn't know. And then yeah,
Oh my God.
and then I was just like,
And you're like, I'm not gonna eat this until it gets bigger.
So that's how they file it. If you go on OfferUp, you'll see it say dog cage or puppy food. So that when you write dog or puppy, you'll still get the hit, and it'll show like a little fucking already open bag of pedigree. Like, who's gonna fucking buy that? But then there's a puppy right next to it, and it'll just say inquire, ask, inquire, ask.
But don't you guys remember in the back of all the like penny savers and all the Craigslist or whatever, right? Hella people were just giving out free dogs. Yeah, all the time, free dog, free dog.
Because it was like unexpected litters, and there's
Yeah.
We gotta get rid of them.
I remember that in the paper all the time, too, as a kid. Always free animals somewhere.
Too bad they don't do that anymore with kids, because they did in the Great Depression.
they gave away free. Because they
fucking nuts.
feed my kid. So
Because they couldn't. Yeah, so there's pictures of like ladies outside with like 3-4 kids, and they have a poster that they made, like one of those like protest posters. Free kids. Yeah.
I mean, are kids really free though?
That's true.
They cost lots of money, dude.
It's a little misleading.
Especially if they fucking like Spider-Man and shit. Fuck, man.
Or they're like PETA and they're part of the free kids movement, but all the kids kept on getting jacked. And like, what the fuck? We're trying to put this message out there.
To free the kids.
People don't get it.